Welcome to my new office. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So today I'm coming to you from my office in my house, not my new office. We're talking about the new office today. So today I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys really quickly. We're about to get into the empty tour of the new office, and I just wanted to come on here and chat with you guys a little bit about, you know, why I moved, what I was looking for, what are some of the questions that we were asking when we were moving, because I really wanted to do this whole series of like hunting for a new office. But in real life, like, I just really did not have that much time to find a new office, so we weren't really doing that much hunting. Luckily I was able to find something really quickly, and then on top of that we were trying to stay in the same general area, so there wasn't really that many places that we could go look at. So I was like, wow, you know, my hunting video, it was, you know, not a lot of footage of us going inside and touring a lot of spaces, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, you know, what I was actually looking for. So if you're interested in this video, make sure you keep on watching, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below, and we're just gonna get right into it. So what I did was I had a list in my phone, in my notes, of just like all the things that I really wanted, and we're just gonna talk about them really quickly. So the first thing that I wanted was to be in the same general location, like what I said before. So I have my PO box, I have my apartment, and you know, I really wanted to live close to work. I didn't want to be having to drive 30+ minutes to get to work. And when I was living with my parents, the office that we have now, it was 40 minutes away. So me and my mom, like, every single day we're having to make this commute, and then we will be there late, and sometimes I will be there late by myself, and then I'll have to commute 40 minutes to get home. And it was just like, it wasn't gonna work out for too much longer, because I was just like, this is too much. So I wanted to be in the same general location. Also, when I first started to pick up with my business, like when things started to pick up, I got a PO box, and I got the PO box close to my parents' house because that's where I was working at. And then we were in a pandemic, so obviously, you know, I couldn't go to the office. So yeah, I had got my PO box close to my parents' house, and then once it was time for us to move back to the office, I had to switch my PO box because it was a lot of going back and forth. And also I had just moved, so once I moved especially, I was just like, oh my god, like, I cannot have my PO box all the way out there. Like, my parents live like an hour from where I live now, so it was close to their side of town. I'm like, if I'm just like trying to do my daily errands, go to the office, get orders done, go check my PO box, drop orders off, it was just becoming very inconvenient to have my PO box way out there. So I already had to switch the PO box once, and I was nervous about it because I had already like put that PO box on the internet. Like, people were sending things for my small business promos and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, like, I do not want people to still be sending stuff to the old PO box. And now I have a new PO box. So I left that PO box open for a few months even after I got my new one, because I was like, I just want to like give time for anything that was sent to just arrive, because I remember some people were saying like they had sent me some stuff and I didn't receive it yet. So I was like, I can't just close this PO box down just yet. So I moved into this apartment, I switched PO boxes, and this is like very close to work for me, so it's like the perfect location. So I wanted to stay close to home for me when it came to my new office, and I just really did not want to switch my PO box again. And I'm just used to going to the post office that I go to. I'm used to the people that work in there. So yeah, I just wanted to stay in the same general location. Also, you know, when it comes to your office space, you obviously want the basics. You want a safe area, you know, like the community is a safe area, well lit spaces, because sometimes, you know, you might get off a little bit later. Now it's daylight savings, so you know, it gets dark at like 5 p.m. so you definitely don't want a space that's not safe, secure, well lit for you to maneuver and feel comfortable with being out by yourself or anything like that. So I just, you know, I was very big on a safe community. And then also a space that I had 24-hour access to. Some places are inside of other places and you can only access it, you know, during normal business hours or whatever. And I just like the fact that I can go to the office that we had previously at any time, you know, like just whenever we needed to go, we could go. So that was also a really big factor for me. So another thing that I was really looking for was just more open space. I really wanted more open space, you guys. So the space that we were in, it was a lot of space, but it was divided into rooms. And even though now I have one small room and then one really large room, I feel like that is better, because, you know, I wanted to separate out my shipping station and my production station, but the rooms that we had in our previous space, it was just like, you know, our production space was really small. Not really small, but just like small for all the stuff that we grew to have. Because I didn't start my business with all that inventory, obviously, but by the time, you know, we started to pick up with business, we had more and more inventory. So it just felt like the space was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So even like my shipping room, like I had some inventory in there, so it was like kind of like overflow of stuff in there. So I really wanted to have my office for my computer and for shipping and stuff, printing out labels or whatever, and then I wanted to have a separate space for production, for inventory, like storage and all of that, but like open space to actually organize everything and lay it out. So I was really just looking for open space, which I'm so happy that I finally found. Super exciting, you guys. Like I'm really excited. I also was looking for great management. You guys know, like when you're having a place, like when you're leasing a place from someone, you want them to have great management. You want to kind of like have a good relationship with your landlord or whatever. Like I just want there to be open communication. In my previous video, you might have seen me talking about, you know, how there was a lot of construction going on at this space that we were in. They were just doing all kind of stuff and not telling us about it. Like they were doing construction, they were on the roof. We did not get an email like, hey, you know, we're gonna be working on the roof. And then we just came to work and there was a ladder in front of our door and we're like, what the heck? Like, why is there a ladder right here? Why are people on the roof? Why didn't y'all tell us that y'all were gonna be on the roof? They painted the whole place. They did not tell us that they were gonna paint. We just came to work one day and they had taped our door, they had taped the window, they had plastic on the window so that they didn't get paint on everything. They had our locks taped up with painter's tape. They even spilled paint right on the ground in front of our door. So we're just like, so you didn't tell us that you were gonna paint. You had our door all taped up and everything, and then you also spilled paint on the concrete that you did not clean up in front of our door. The space that we were in, the management had switched multiple times while my mom had that space. So the original people that leased her that space are not the same people that we're dealing with right now. So I just feel like they're just all over the place doing whatever they feel like doing. I did not want that for my new space. Hopefully, like I'm praying that, you know, it's not going to be like that. So far, the landlord that I'm working with is being very, very amazing with the communication. Like always texting me updates, always asking me like questions. If people need to come in and fix stuff, they had to come in and fix the thermostats and everything. They're already communicating stuff with me, which I appreciate. So great management is always a thing that you need to look for. So I don't know if I said this already, but the main reason why I wanted to move, or I had to move, was because the lease at our previous space was ending and we did not want to renew the lease. The lease was for 3 years. You know, some places let you do 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Some places require you to do a 3-year lease. And we just did not want to commit to another 3 years in that space because it was already feeling like we were outgrowing the space. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where my business is going to be in 3 years, you guys. The way that it's going right now, you know, it was like, no, we need to do a little level up now because this thing is about to take off for real. Another thing that I was looking for was like first floor access or easy access to the space, because you guys know I pack a lot of orders, I ship out a lot of orders, a lot of heavy boxes for wholesale, containers and tubes and everything. It just gets so heavy. I wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to, you know, easily take things out, bring things in. So I didn't want to have like any stairs or anything. There were a lot of spaces that had either stairs going down or going up to access the front door to the space, and I was just like, it was like a lot of stairs too. Like the space that we're in now, it has like 2-3 steps, but these were like full flights of stairs. I'm like, there's no way, like I'm not gonna be carrying buckets up and down steps, like lip gloss base. No, just no. So first floor access or easy access was really important for me. Also windows, you guys, windows. So if you have seen all of the content that I've been posting, I also have a tour of my previous space coming soon, like a full tour if you haven't seen like any of the pictures or anything that I've posted. But our previous space where I was working at had no windows. Like the rooms that I was working in, no windows. So that makes it feel even smaller. And then we would just be in there for hours and not even know it. Like we would be in there for hours. We would have Beyonce playing on the TV. We would like replay Beyonce multiple times a day. Like we're watching Homecoming multiple times a day to get us through the day. Like me and my mom can watch that all day, every single day, like no issue. Like it's the first time we've seen it every single time. It does not matter. But y'all, the days were literally flying past us and we didn't even know because there's no windows. So like once we sit down and get going and get mixing and filling and everything, we were in there for like 10+ hours and didn't know that it was midnight or whatever. So yeah, when you don't have windows, it's just really easy to lose track of time once you get wrapped up in work, and then it just also makes the space feel a lot smaller. So as you can see, the new space has plenty of windows, more than enough windows. Like, oh my gosh, I went from no windows to 1,000,000 windows, like 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, so I am so grateful for all the natural light and all of the openness, like just the open concept, the open space, you know. It just feels so much bigger and more spacious. Parking, you guys know, like when you're in Atlanta or in the Atlanta area or even sometimes the outskirts of Atlanta, parking sometimes can just be an issue. Like I just wanted to make sure that it was going to be easy for me to park, for my mom to park, and for Devin and any of my squad that I need to come to help me or whatever. Like we need to be able to park, secure parking, safe parking, parking close to where we need to walk in and go inside, like not a parking garage, not I gotta walk across the street, not I gotta, you know, like some office buildings have it set up like that where it's like a whole parking garage. So I wanted it to be easy. Once again, like bringing things from the car to the office, like it's a lot of inventory and stuff. So definitely wanted something where there was parking close to where I was actually working. So got that. And then overall, like I just wanted a multi-use space because I just want to use it for everything, you know. Like I have space and I wanted to use it. Like I wanted more space and I wanted to be able to use it, not just for production, not just for mixing and filling. I also wanted to be able to shoot content in the space, like have enough space to shoot videos if I need to, maybe even film a podcast if I need to, because I am trying to expand my podcast, you guys. Like I want to have more guests on the show. And with this whole pandemic and everything, and not just even with the pandemic, like just in general, like this is my house, you know. Like I don't want everyone in my house. I don't need everyone knowing where I live. So it was nice for me to have my close friends come into my house, come into my office and film a podcast episode with me. But for future episodes, like there might be other people that don't know me like that. Like, you know, I want to get out there and I want to interview a lot more people. So the office gives me a space to invite people to come into a professional studio space to film a podcast if we need to. I also wanted to be able to just shoot my product shots right in the office, you guys. Like previously I was having to go to the shop that we were working at, make all of the stuff, whatever we were making, whatever we were doing, I have to make all the stuff. Then I'll have to take all of it, bring it to my house, because now we need to take all the product shots. We were doing product shots in my apartment. And then once we do the product shots, now I gotta pack everything back up, all the inventory, pack it all back up and back to the shop, because now I have to pack orders and do everything else over there. So it was just like a lot of moving, going back and forth, doing this, doing that, and I can literally just set up the product shots right in my office. We can go right to this little table, mix up the lip gloss, fill up the tubes, go right over here to this little station right here where we got the camera and everything set up, take the pictures real quick, And then once the orders come in, go right on over here to the other table, put them in a bubble mailer, pack them up, and ship them out. So it's just eliminating a lot of the back and forth that I was doing. It's just a lot of back and forth. Like some inventory is delivered to my house, some inventory is delivered to my mom's house. So I'm bringing inventory from my house to the shop where we were working, mixing up lip gloss, filling up tubes, doing all that. Then gotta bring that stuff back home, take the pictures, then gotta bring it back. Like, it was a lot, you guys. It was a lot. And we did not have any more corners of space that we could really utilize for pictures in our previous space. It just was not really a lot of space for that. Like, I had just so much stuff everywhere. We didn't have enough open space for all of the lights, all of the cameras and tripods and everything. So I really wanted to be able to have a space that was large enough for everything, because if I'm gonna get a space, it might as well have been a space that I could just do everything that I need to do. So that was really big on my list. I just want to be able to do everything that I need to do. Now I have Crown Royal extensions as well, and we're always gonna have to be updating pictures and everything. So now I have a space where we can go and shoot pictures for that too. So everything in one space, that was on my list. I was just like, we have to figure this out to where we can have enough space for everything. It just makes sense, right? Like, if I'm gonna get a new space, I need to just get a space to do everything, because before we were thinking about renting out some studios in Atlanta to do the podcast for when I was having other guests that, you know, I didn't want to have in my house. But why am I gonna pay more money, like hourly too, because you know you have to pay for studios per hour? Like, why am I going to pay more money to a studio when I can just do it in my own office, like, and I can set it up however I want to, you know? So I'm just really happy that I was able to find a space that I can do everything. Also, I just wanted my own personal space. So our previous office, we had, you know, our own separate access to it. We go inside of our door, and this was just like our building, so it was just our space. And so in the new office, I do have my own side. I have my own personal door to my space. There is like a door where you go in through the common area, but that's totally fine. I just didn't want it to be like, because there was an option for me to just get the larger room and not the smaller room. And they were gonna like build a wall and like do all this stuff, and I was just like, no, you know, I really don't want it to be like that, to where somebody else was like right there next to me. So I was like, I think I just kind of want this whole side right here. So I just wanted like my own little section, you know, my own little section of space. The building is, you know, a decent size, and so there are a few other tenants in there that work in other rooms, but that's totally fine because I have my own section, you know. So that was really big for me. I didn't want to kind of like have my stuff too close to being in the mix with other people. So I basically just have my own little wing of the building, and I love it. Like, you know, I have just enough space for everything that I want to do. And then the last thing really was for me to just have a space that I was able to customize however I wanted to. Some places are really funny about whether you can paint and whether you can hang stuff up and whether you can do this and whether you can do that, you know. And a lot of the times when you're looking for office space, they're thinking that you're looking for like a call center. You want to, you know, put a desk and a phone, and you're just gonna be in here just answering calls or whatever, or, you know, just regular office jobs, like nothing like what I'm doing. So some places don't want you to do too much customizing to the space, and I really wanted to hang my pictures. I'm not gonna paint. That just sounds like a lot of work right now, and I actually like that. It's gray, it's not white, but it's gray, so we do have like a clean slate if we don't want to do backdrops and stuff like that for pictures. But yeah, I wanted to hang, you know, I want to hang my stuff up on the wall. I'm gonna get a really big decal of my logo to go on the wall as well. So I just wanted to be able to make the space feel like me, represent my business, because this is my headquarters, y'all. This is my Smudge Cosmetics headquarters. This is my IAmKNicole headquarters. Like, I've been calling my house my IAmKNicole headquarters, but now I have another space that is my IAmKNicole headquarters, because at the end of the day, like, it's for anything. Like, if I'm doing Crochet by K and I need a place where I can do a photo shoot or whatever the case may be, like, I'm gonna be able to do everything in this space. So it's like IAmKNicole headquarters, because all of my businesses fall under me, and this is the space for all of my businesses. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it that I was really looking for. I just really wanted to find something that I was absolutely 1000% in love with. I wanted to find something that was going to be, you know, a good price for me, and worth the price, because some places are just ridiculous, you guys. I did not even know that was a thing. Some places are just ridiculous with the price, and it just like, it's not even worth it. So I wanted to find, you know, something that was a great price for me, something that I felt like would represent my business to the fullest, and just a space that I felt comfortable in, and that, you know, made me inspired and is pushing me to do more, because that's really what this space is doing. I'm like, wow, like I have this whole space, like this is just motivating me even more to just keep going and keep expanding my business, adding on more products and everything. So that was what I was looking for, you guys, in a nutshell. So I know that you have been waiting to see the space. We're just gonna do a quick little walkthrough, because I mean, it's just a room, you know, like there's really not much to the empty tour, but I still had to show you guys, you know, I had to show you. So let's go ahead and get into the empty office tour. Welcome to my new office. I'm excited. Okay. I know you've been waiting to see it, so let's go. Your girl is too official right now, okay? My name is on the door and my logo is going right here. Ah! I can't take it. The door says Smudge Cosmetics. Stop playing. Okay, so you come in, and then the first room that you see is this room right here. So this is gonna be our shipping and receiving room. Y'all, it's so nice and spacious in here. I am so excited. And then when you leave this door, you come into like just the open space. So when you come in this way. You can either turn right and go straight, or you can just go straight ahead into this room. So when you turn right and come this way, this is like the main space right here. Y'all, look at all this space, all of this open space. I am so obsessed with it, okay? And then I have this nice open wall right here. I just have so many plans for this room. It's so crazy. Like, I think that I'm gonna use this back wall for like shooting, filming, stuff like that, instead of using this wall, because this wall has like the thermostat on it, and I just feel like this is not giving me as much just clear open space, you know, for the wall purposes. So yeah, I think this is gonna be the wall that we use for any shooting. Oh, I'm just so excited, you guys. I can't even. So yeah, this is the new space, y'all. Cannot wait to decorate, cannot wait to show you guys how we transform the space. Just wanted to give you a quick little walkthrough. So this is like the little common area. So I have some seating here, and then this TV has a directory on it. So my name's gonna be on the directory and everything. There's also an upstairs. Oh my God, the beautiful light fixture. Let me see if I can capture the light fixture, because the light fixture is where it's at. Okay, maybe if I'm right here, you guys can see it. Oh my God, it's beautiful. So I basically have this whole side down here. Like, they could have rented this side out to multiple different people, and they could have split it up into multiple different rooms, but I was like, nope, I need this whole side. Okay, I need the big room and the small room. I cannot take it unless we have both, period. So then you can come around this way, and this is where the restroom is. Y'all, look at the bathroom. Hello, it's me. I think it's so cute. There's also another bathroom right here. So yeah, it's just like 2 bathrooms in here, which I think is really great, just in case, you know, they have a little water fountain right here. That's so crazy. I am like bursting with excitement, you guys. This is nothing but God, nothing but all the hard work and dedication and everything that I have been putting in for the past year. This is nothing but the love and support from all of you guys out there. So thank you a million times to anyone out there that has supported me in my journey, because this is a level up for me. So if you haven't seen the pictures and the TikToks and everything that I have posted on Instagram, make sure you head on over there to go check it out. I'm about to post everything right now. I'm super excited. I've been saying that I have an announcement since yesterday and people are ready. So I'm about to drop all the gems on Instagram right now. All right, you guys, so that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that, you know, this new office series is just really helping you guys, like just inspiring you, because I promise you guys, like, there are no limits. Like some people say the sky is the limit. No, there are no limits. You can do anything that you want to do, anything that you put your mind to, anything that you dedicate yourself to and work for, you can do it. Like, just do it. So many people are still messaging me every single day like, hey, I want to start a business but I'm scared, or commenting on YouTube like, hey, I want to start a business but I'm scared. And y'all, you just have to do it in fear sometimes. Like, I did not wake up with all the courage in the world to do this. Like, I still have moments where I'm like, dang, I'm nervous, you know, like I don't know how things are gonna play out, but you honestly will never know until you try. So if you want to start a business, or if you want to just do anything drastic, like make a drastic change in your life and you're just scared to do it, just do it, okay? Just do it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but just do it. Like, last year you could not have told me that this was where I was going to end up. Like, you could not have told me that I was going to secure my office space within the first year of my business. Like, I mean, it's only been like, I mean, what, 2 weeks? It's been like not even that long, you know, since my 1-year anniversary. So within this first year, it's just been really crazy in the best way for Smudge. So I would have never known, I would have never guessed a year ago. But if I did not start this baby up, if I did not start Smudge, how would I have known? How would I have even known that this was even possible if I didn't start? So I just, you know, I just had to say that, like, just do it, you know, just go for it. If you have the means to do it, if you are passionate about it, if you really want to do something, just do it and see what happens. Like, you can only do what you can, and you will never know what's gonna happen until you try. So I just had to say that this journey, just me filming this and editing this, I'm inspiring myself. Like, I am motivating myself to keep going. I'm like, if I can do this, I know I can do 10 times more. This is just like a new beginning for Smudge. I'm so excited to show you guys the rest of this content. I'm literally looking over here because I'm editing this video as I'm filming it, and I'm editing other videos that I have filmed about the office as well. Stay tuned for these videos, you guys. We're gonna be talking about organizing. You're gonna see me packing some stuff up, organizing some stuff, moving some stuff. Like, I have just been documenting the whole process for you guys. So stay tuned. I hope you guys are enjoying this new office series. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you leave me a comment down below. I don't know what I want you to say. Just leave me a comment down below. Yeah, let me know in the comments, what is your goal? Like, what is one of your goals to accomplish before the end of the year, before we hit 2021? What is something that you just really want to do? Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Hola, ¿cómo estás?